All right, all right. God bless you guys. Good morning. It's a Feel Good Friday. This Friday, April the 28th, 2023. Thank you. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That's with Miss Cindy J. And I mean, Cindy J and Miss Miko, any place on earth where you get your morning started, right, guys? Chat room's open, and we truly appreciate you, man. On all social media platforms, we'll be on all the other podcast platforms in a few months. We definitely appreciate y'all for your patience. This is where you get your morning love, but most importantly, the only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Cindy J, I don't mean to rush through this whole intro, but good morning. God bless you. Good to see you, and how are you?
Good morning, Sean. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have an amazing show for you today on this Feel Good Friday. We're definitely going to get started with Sunny Says, where I will let you know what is happening in Hollywood and entertainment news. We're also going to have front page news with Sunny J, where I will let you know what is going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that. Hey, Miss Miko. Hey, girl.
Hey girl, hey. Good morning, y'all. It's your girl, Miss Miko. It feels good to be with you guys today on this Feel Good Friday. I'm going to be bringing you Miss Miko's tips, as well as a fun fact theme is coming up. I'm going to try it out for you guys. So you want to stick around for that. But before we get started, let me give you the weather. In Lehigh Valley, where we are broadcasting live from, it is currently 47, going up to a high of 54. It will be dreary and raining all day. New York City, not much of a difference. It's currently 49, going to a high of 56, raining all day and all weekend. And last but not least, our friends up in Rochester, 100.9 WXIR. Hello, how are you? It's currently 45, going to a high of 61, and you guys will have rain as well. So this weekend is going to be a washout. If you want to clean your house, maybe organize some stuff, put away your winter clothes, pull out your spring, summer clothes, this is the weekend to do it. Stay in bed and stay warm, guys. But you want to stick around with us, the only place on earth where you get your morning started, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Cindy J, Miss Miko's hilarious.
Why?
She doesn't even know how funny she is. Uh, I, I guess, yeah, I think I was definitely in the mood to do some spring cleaning. Uh,
Yeah,
and,
Sean.
and drink some hot cocoa, and because of the
That's
weather. But I do appreciate you, Miss Miko. Yeah, I guess spring cleaning. Do we still do that? I mean, I'm trying to
That's
remember.
what
I
I'm
mean,
doing
do we?
this weekend. I'm
that's what you're
painting my
doing.
closet because the weather's going to be so horrible outside. Why not? I'm going to stay indoors and paint.
You're painting your closet.
Yeah.
How big is that closet?
Oh my,
Yeah, I think it's the closet.
Because I don't.
it's a decent size.
Oh, okay. Because I don't think I'll be able to. Painting my closet would take 20 minutes. So I don't.
Well, you're better than me because I would never think of painting the closet. I don't
I
look at the closet and
know.
go,
I wouldn't
"Who
even
looks at
think
a
to.
closet?" Right? Who looks at the closet? And go, you know what? I think I want to paint the closet today.
Yeah, I think it'll look nice and gray. Right now, it's like
Okay.
a mint green. I'm not feeling it in pictures, so I'm going to paint it gray.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well, before we get into the show, we're gonna run through this really quickly, and we too do apologize for that. Put it up on the chat room if you paint a closet. I don't. I'm just trying to think, Miss Miko, before we get into the show, and thanks for sharing. I'm
Don't
trying. Well,
start.
first of all, I'm trying to
Don't
think of when the
start.
last. First of all, I'm trying to think of when the last time I painted anything.
Mm.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I haven't painted in
I
a
don't. I
minute.
don't remember painting. I have to go back in the memory bank to figure out when the last time I painted a wall or anything like that.
Hmm.
Sitting. When the last time you literally purchased some paint? Miss Miko, so wait. Yeah, Cindy, let me ask that question first. When the last time you literally purchased some paint and painted a wall or a closet or anything like that?
Well, to be honest, now that I think about it, it was at least like it had to be at least 3 years ago. And in my old place, I did like a touch up of like some areas because the walls were like white.
Hmm.
So I just did like a light touch up on some areas that were like fading to make it like more, just a little bit brighter. So yeah, it had to be at least like 3 years ago. So that was the last time, and it was only one wall, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
And what was the last time prior to that?
The
Because and you know why I
last
actually
time prior to that.
You know why?
Never.
You know why
Yeah.
I asked that, Cindy? Because I'll be honest with you guys, and thanks for bringing this up, Miss Miko.
Hmm.
I'm trying to remember if I ever painted anything, Cindy.
You had to have painted
Out,
something.
out
Really?
of
Yeah, you had
all,
to paint something, Sean. All them
wait a
Right?
houses
minute.
you got
A
kicked out of,
friend's
you never
house?
painted on the walls.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, half the places I lived in, I got thrown out immediately. Uh, and then when I have all my own places, I just don't remember ever painting anything. I don't think I've ever purchased a roller and paint. I don't think.
Really?
I'm trying to
Sean,
remember when the last time I did that.
are
I
you
don't
like a
get.
are you like a handy guy though, Sean? Like if the handle falls off the cabinet, are you like breaking out your screwdriver and like zoop, zoop, like fixing it up?
Sean don't give me handy vibes.
Are
He
you a
just
Uh,
doesn't.
handyman, Sean?
all right, all right. Well, guys, welcome to the show. Any place on earth where you get your morning started right.
No, Sean.
Uh,
You can't be 58 years old and not a handyman.
all
Like,
right, all
come
right,
on.
all right.
You
I'm
not
gonna keep it
fixing the
real.
handles?
Are you
I'm gonna,
handy,
Tanya!
Sean?
I'm gonna keep it.
Tanya, come to the room.
Tanya, Tanya, Tanya. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you
Why
something.
is she never why is Tanya never there?
No, no,
OMG.
no. She's no. Knock it off. She's here. She's in the other room. I got her tied up. Uh, now let me tell you this, and I talk about this on stage. Miss Miko and Cindy J and everyone in this chat room. I think I talked about this years ago, but I bring it up again. Your boy
Hmm.
Harvey is not a handyman at all. Zero.
You don't
My
say.
wife, my wife is more than a man than I am in this bitch. I'm the bitchy one in here. She has the tools, the supplies, the measuring tape, and I, I couldn't tell you if you put a nail in this and a hammer in front of me, it's blasphemy to me. I'm not a handyman. Put a number one chat room if you're a handyman. Put a number two if you're not. Give me 17 number twos. I'll be honest here on this show right now. Your boy is not a handyman at all. I'm notorious for in this house for breaking objects, and I hold it down in this place where we live, but I am not a handyman at all. I'm sorry, Miss Migo, Cindy J. Please, chat room, don't judge me. Your boy,
You
I
think
don't
you know
paint.
a person.
I don't paint. I'm not screwing nothing in. I'm not hitting no hammer on a nail.
Oh my goodness.
I get other people to do that for me. And for example, I tell you this, I keep it right. My chin is sweating because the honesty's coming out. My wife purchased a basketball hoop for the bonus son,
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
right? And she looked at me and I said to her, as a man of the house, I said, I got this to put the hoop up because it came in a box.
Right.
I immediately called the handyman and he came over here and he assembled the hoop and I paid him. And I came home one afternoon, recently I came home and the hoop was in the driveway and I zelled the guy the money. And I had no parts in it. I don't want to learn how to do it, and I don't give a damn. And I'm being honest. So I don't
Okay.
know
Well,
how to
thank you
put
for
up.
your honesty, Sean.
I
Thank you
don't know
for
how
that.
to put up a basketball hoop. I could change a light bulb. I could do the minor. I could do the minor major things. But painting, arts and crafts, arts and arts and crafts. Not that
Oh
guy. I'm
my
not
God.
that guy. I'm a protector of the crib. But other than all the other things that a man does, my wife is more of a man than I am.
Does
And all right, that's it. That's all I
does
gotta
the
say.
handyman give you a side eye when he comes over to fix things? Is he looking at you like, what up, bro?
Yeah, And when I call the handyman Cindy J and Miss Miko's for the smallest little jobs, something that I should be able to do.
Yeah.
But I just don't have the time. I don't, and I'm sorry. I should learn these things, and
Now you
I'm
too
not.
busy.
I'm not a handyman, guys. I'm so sorry. You know, my nails are clean. I mean, they're really weird looking, and I'm not that guy. Put a number one chat room, fellas. If you're a handyman, put a number two if you're not. Miss Miko, thanks for even that intro has brought some honesty out today. It's an uncomfortable feeling, but you know how I get down on this show. I'm very transparent. Cindy J, before we move on, and then we'll talk. We're gonna leave with Miss Miko and her story. But Cindy, before she does that, are you a handy person in the crib, Cindy?
Um, I'm a little handy. Like I do like, which is really, that you say you don't put anything together. I kind of like the adventure of putting something together. And I think that when people are together, I think that is something, especially if you're like new in a relationship, that's something that you should try and do. Like just put something together as a couple because I think that that's really fun and it can like show you different parts about your partner. Like, are they more cooperative? Do they give up easy? So I enjoy putting things together with somebody else.
Hmm.
So if there are instructions, I can do it. But if it's like a really big job, I'll probably call somebody to do it, but I'll like ask if I can help. I like know a little bit about a lot. So I'm a single mom, so I have to do a lot of stuff for myself, get like hands on. So I guess you would say I'm a little handy.
Well, good for you
Like I
because
can use.
I tell you one thing. My wife is a single mom in this house. Miss Miko,
Yes.
I know your husband, he's a man's man. Jesus
He's a
Christ.
beast. He does it all.
I know. I
He
love
does it
that.
all.
Mike is the
Yeah.
kind of guy you can call in any situation, and he'll be like, "All right, boom, this is what we're gonna do."
Right. Right.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah. I appreciate him for that. He does it all. Yep. Even with this painting job I'm doing on Saturday, I know he gonna take over the job. But hey, I'm gonna lay the tarp. I'm gonna get the brushes out. I'm gonna do a few strokes and make it look crazy, and he gonna come and finish it up.
Oh
Right.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's gonna get done.
don't forget the blue tape,
The
Miko.
blue tape for the edges.
That's it. That's all you need to do, girl. Buy it.
Yep. Before you know it, I'm on the couch watching
Well,
TV. He'll be up there painting the closet.
well, I feel like a little girl standing next to Mike. Uh,
Shut up, Sean.
uh, God bless him, Mike. God bless you, brother. You are the true American hero here. And thank you. So again, put a number one chat room, if, especially the fellas, or and the ladies. Are you handy or not? Give me 16 number twos. I'm not. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks,
Okay.
Sean.
Let's get into the show, guys. We truly appreciate you guys. Don't forget, May the 11th, we at the Comedy in Harlem, 508 East 117th Street, New York City. Y'all come on out. We're doing the podcast live. Cindy J, Miss Miko, and myself, Shawn Harvey. We are in the building. We have the live podcast, comedy show, plus after party. So y'all come on out and have a good time. That's Comedy at Harlem, 508 East 117th Street, New York City. Doors open up at 6, show time 7. Cindy, we're gonna yield the time to our beloved Miss Miko. Go ahead, Miss Miko, do your thing.
Oh my God.
Girl, you
Don't you
got a
start
little
looking at
something.
me, Cindy J.
Girl, you got a little something for us. Okay.
I hate to start the show off on a somber note, but you guys, our beloved Jerry Springer passed away yesterday at the age of 79 in his suburban Chicago home. So we're going to do 2 seconds of silence for Jerry Springer. Jerry, Jerry. I'm sorry to hear that. But to celebrate him, I do have 7 fun facts about Jerry Springer. I'm sure many of you don't know these facts.
Okay.
Now, one fact I didn't know is that he was born and raised in New York City and went through the entire New York City education system in Kew Gardens, Queens. Did you guys know that? I had no idea. I thought he was from Chicago, Ohio. Nope, New York City.
Okay.
He ran for mayor in Cincinnati in 1977, and then he tried to become the governor in 1980, but that didn't work out too good for him.
Oh.
The third thing that I found interesting is that he his show, Jerry Springer Show, was on air for 27 years. It's
Whoa.
been on longer than my daughter's been alive. And it has some of the worst people on earth as studio guests, but they kept us entertained. So shout out to them. If you were on the Jerry Springer Show, shout out to you. Thank you for your entertainment. Another thing is that Time Magazine called his show the worst show on television.
Whoa.
How sad is that?
I know.
How sad is that? And in addition to that, he scored a Rizzy Award. That's kind of like the bad Oscars.
Oh,
He
right,
scored
right.
a Rizzy Award in 1988 for his debut in the movie The Ringmaster, which was about sex triangles and cheating. Huh. Go figure. So he scored a Rizzy Award for that. And last but not least, he is worth $60 million. So shout out to Jerry Springer with the bag.
Does we know if he has any kids?
He has no children. He was married. His wife he was only married for a few years to his wife. His wife, her name was Mickey Velton. She was his spouse from 1973 to 1944.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, Cindy, you heard she just said. She said she was his spouse from 1973 to 1944. Chick went backwards.
1994. Sorry. 1994. Yeah. So we're going to miss Jerry.
Are we?
Yeah, we are.
Cindy, your thoughts, please.
No.
Because I could give you a thought right now.
What, Shawn?
The exploitation of black folks in ghetto ratchet turn up.
I mean, it was a lot of black folk, but it was the trash Babylonians too. They was up there getting it in too.
I think
and I agree.
Equal opportunity trash on the
right,
show.
right.
But no, I remember when Jerry Springer's show transitioned from a talk show, because I used to watch it, you know, Ricky Lake, Montel Jordan, Jenny Jones, like all of that. I was like 11, but I loved all of it, right? But I remember when Jerry Springer turned into like Jerry, like I remember going from a talk show to that.
You remember, show me your Jerry beads, and they would lift their shirt up.
Yeah, like in the beginning, it was real drama. So, or I mean, I don't know, was it? But it seemed more real. But then, you know, as the years went on, you could tell this was just scripted, fake. But he was the first one. Because I feel like after his show, then I feel like Maury's show kind of got a little bit like that.
It got a little ratchet, yeah.
It got a little ratcheted up. I think they were trying to compete, but you know, Maury has too much class for that.
He got too much to lose. Maury was like, I ain't doing that. I'm gonna just do the baby father situation.
Right. I'm sad that he's dead. I mean, you know, he wasn't even on the radar, and then all of a sudden you just died. Like, dang. So R.I.P. to Jerry Springer. He definitely is a legend, an icon in our culture.
Rest in peace to Jerry Springer, who took black and white trash to a whole nother level. That was the time of the day when you had nothing to do in your whole life and you smoke weed and you watch Jerry. And you even expired to be on the show.
11 a.m. Yep.
And then it got really weird, towards the end of the Jerry Springer show, was spun off with the Steve. What's the guy? No, Steve, the bodyguard. Wilco, he had his show and all the others.
That was his security guard. Yeah.
But rest in peace, Jerry Springer. You made $60 million off of the backs of trashy Americans, black, white, and whatever. Cindy's right. And it was definitely a great business model, and you will be missed in the hood. Or will you be missed in the hood? But that, I would say, definitely a legend. Definitely, you took a television show, you turned it so ratchet that we fell in love with it, which was The Offspring with Maury Povich. Right. So may you rest in peace. What else?
You know what else? I found out, Shawn, according to an associate producer, The stories were mostly real, but they did have shady things to get them on. They did shady things to get them on the air. She said at the end of each episode, a phone number was put on the screen and people were standing by to take calls. Most of the time, people would impulsively call in, and the producers would verify whether the story sounded real or good enough. They would fly them out the very same day, put them up in a nice hotel, and get them on camera the next day. That way, they didn't have a chance to think it through or change their mind. That's what they would do.
Okay.
She admitted to
Well,
it.
I think it's almost criminal, but uh, uh rest in peace, brother. All right.
Yeah.
Put a number one in the chat room if you watch the Jerry Springer show. Give me 17 number ones. I've watched it from time to time. I think we've
I'll
all
give you
had.
like three.
Yeah, I watched the Jerry Springer. If you didn't watch the Jerry Springer show, you're a damn lie. Uh,
Yeah.
all
Yeah, I
right, Cindy.
definitely watched it.
Well, thank you so much, Miss
Thanks
Miko.
for
And then we get back to Miss Miko tips, but let's go into some
You're
front page
welcome.
news with Cindy J. Thank you so much, Miss Miko. We appreciate you.
You're
Cindy, what's going
welcome.
on?
Yes, there are some things going on in Hollyweird, I could say. One of these, this is actually about the Fugees rapper Praz. I think his last name, I don't know how you pronounce it, if it's Michelle or if it's Michael, but he's actually under his attorney is said to be disappointed by a guilty verdict in a political fraud case and is planning to appeal the decision. Um the Fugees rapper, his name is Praz, he was found guilty on all 10 counts for his involvement in an international conspiracy scheme against the US government. Reportedly, Praz is said to be responsible for accepting millions of dollars from a Malaysian financier named John Lowe, and he was ordered to get a photo op with ex-president Barack Obama and illegally funneled over $800,000 to his 2012 campaign. Now, John Lowe is a notorious fugitive um in a controversial group called One Malaysia Development. And it's an embezzled wealth fund that is known for corruption, bribery, and money laundering. According to prosecutors, John Lowe approached Praz when Donald Trump's presidency came around. So he did what he had to do for Barack's presidency. Now that Donald Trump's presidency came around in 2017, as the investigation into Lowe's alleged connection to 1MDB strengthened, this time Praz was accused of using $100 million plus to coerce Donald Trump and officials to close their case against this Malaysian group. Charges were initially brought upon Praz in 2019. He is currently facing up to 20 years in prison. Praz's representative David Kenner recently spoke out about the results of the trial and said, "We are extremely disappointed in the result, in the guilty result, but are very, very confident in the ultimate outcome of this case. If we do move to a sentencing hearing, I remain very confident that we will certainly appeal this case. This is not over." What
Wow.
is, first of all,
They said million or $billion?
$800 million.
Prize about the coin. Yes, prize.
But my
Yes.
thing is how are you attempting to infiltrate the US government with a Black American rapper? Like, and Praz, who are you hanging out with to even be involved in something like this? Like, how does that even happen? You're facing 20 years. You and when was said trial? No one
Right.
was notified of this. How come we
Right.
didn't know none of this was going on? Everybody's
Right.
talking about where's Lauryn Hill? Where the hell is Praz?
Prize was
Uh,
getting millions of dollars. That's what he was doing.
well,
I don't know how I feel about this. But I mean, infiltrate the US government. I mean, who gives a damn about that? You know what I'm saying? I guess get your coin, bro. But it looks like you were just made to be the fall guy.
But how did he even get to meet these people to be tasked with that role in the whole scheme? It doesn't even make sense.
And how did he put himself that he has that much influence
Right.
over
No.
the American government that he could persuade Donald Trump to stop an international investigation?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
somebody's
tell you.
lying here.
I tell you exactly how this all went down. First of all, Praz is stupid. Uh, he's a very stupid man. Uh, he's a rapper.
Oh my God.
Not saying that rappers are stupid. This is what happened.
What happened? Because I want to know.
People who people that are involved in this whole fiasco are Fuji lovers and lovers of Praz. Criminals love the Fugees. So they linked up and got with him at some way, form, or fashion because they have money. When you have money, you can link up with anybody you want. They say, hey, Praz, we love you to death and we love you to be involved in our criminal empire of extortion and defrauding the American government. And he said yes. Think about it. How much is he worth? I'm for sure he's got to be worth about $20 million, right? Miss Miko, can you see
Praz,
how much Praz worth, if you
Praz
don't mind?
said he didn't know he was doing anything illegal.
Yes, he
Do you believe?
did. So he was doing. He had a hustle. It's like the equivalent. Like it was like Instacart on steroids. Like
20
it was.
million.
It
He's
was
worth
his
20
little.
million.
20 million.
Oh, I guess that he's really worth 20 million. So he's worth 20 million. He want to get to 100 million. 20 million is not enough. These guys haven't been on tour in 15 years. But it's just not enough. You got to make some type of money, and he went the wrong route. Now he defrauded the government of the United States, and as a black man, you know they're gonna put the hammer on him. He's working with somebody that's banned from the United States. That's a fugitive. Forget about the Fugees. Get the Fugees, and he's working with a fugitive.
Right.
This is a man right
Fugitive.
now. This is a man right now. He should go to jail for just being stupid. Just
What?
you can't know
What?
that. You gonna tell me you defrauding the government of the United States of America and you don't know you're doing it? Come on, let's knock it off.
We
That's
don't know
going to be
what
your
they sold
defense.
him. We don't know
That's
what they
your
sold him,
defense.
Sean.
What was he gonna do? What was he gonna do with a picture of Barack Obama? and and to give $800 million to his campaign. What did they think was gonna happen? I'm just
This is why I'm
this.
saying, like, you can't say like he didn't know what was going on. All that sounds like, even if you like an average intelligent person, it sounds wrong.
Right.
Yo, we gonna give we need a picture of Barack. We're gonna give him 800 million.
And he got in there. Was he like this, Simi? Snap.
I know, like, I don't know if he even got the picture. I know Barack Obama is looking at this story like, why is
What?
my name in it?
Right. And that's another thing. Like Barack don't even know like what's going on here. And you go into jail for somebody that didn't even get the money, that don't even know what's going on. You're working with a guy that's a fugitive. We haven't heard a song for you in 20 years. The Fugees broke up. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, go back to just making music, but you defrauded the government of the United States. You're a black man, you're going to jail. You're an embarrassment to all of us.
Yes, a very strange, weird story. This was one for you, Miko. Strange crimes that'll get you time.
Right.
Um,
Right, exactly.
so yeah,
Facts.
so I guess I'll follow this story and I'll let you know what happens to Praz.
And what is he? Isn't he Haitian?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Haitian.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Continue.
Uh,
Shawn Harvey.
Sorry about that. No, shout out to my Haitian folks.
you guys know I was keeping you up to date on what is going on in the Young Thugger trial, along with him and the Young Slime Life. They were. This trial is still going on. They have some extensive RICO case. I know I reported a couple of times that a family member of Young Thug or his co-defendant were arrested for trying to smuggle in drugs and clothing and different things into the courtroom while the trial was going on. Well, now the YSL, not to be confused with Yves Saint Laurent, Young Slime Life, their attorney has been arrested on charges of having prescription drugs in court.
Oh my God.
This, I don't know what's going on with this. Criminal defense attorney Anastasios Menetas was reportedly arrested after he tried to enter an Atlanta courtroom with his prescription drugs on his person and without the prescription container. A legal representative for Young Slime Life member Miles Farley was reportedly handcuffed and forced to undergo a security search. The sheriff, Patrick LeBlat, claims Menendez threw his phone at him. However, attorney Suri Chadha Jimenez says the phone accidentally hit the sheriff after Menendez tossed it at a colleague during detainment. Still, the entire incident resulted in the following charges: simple battery of a law enforcement officer, possession of pills not in their original container, obstruction of justice, and disruption of court proceedings. 13 defendants, including rapper Young Thug, are accused of running his YSL record label as a street gang. On Thursday, Chief Judge Ural Glanville announced Farley's case was severed, meaning he's going to be tried separately. And this, the lawyer's arrest comes a day after another chaotic scene in court where at least 3 people were handcuffed after a verbal altercation broke out inside the courtroom. Those that were placed into handcuffs were seen being exited from the courtroom. The sheriff's office confirmed that the scene was started by the discovery of marijuana with another defendant. The trial is entering its 4th month of jury selection, and attorneys predict that the jury selection process could easily continue throughout the summer.
Drama, drama, drama. This case is just wrong on so many levels.
Why
the attorney is corrupt. The freaking defendant is guilty. Like, what in the world?
I immediately call for a mistrial.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
First of all, everybody just needs to be dismissed, and we
Yes.
are starting all of this over.
This was disgusting.
And why does the judge make it a closed courtroom?
Well, I guess they're all hanging out with Praz and the rest of them. This is, I mean, and then you know what? Sometimes when you think to yourself and you're taking your own personal inventory and you go, "Am I doing things right in life? And am I okay out here in these streets?" And then you hear stories like this, where the attorney who now should be in jail. What are they smoking over there? But it must got some great weed. I mean, there's something going on over there. The puff, pass. I don't know what they're smoking. And it's just making these folks make these terrible decisions. No, there's not a mistrial. If I was the judge on this, the attorney, he has to go to jail. You're too stupid. You're number one. You're dumb. You're doing a criminal act. You could jeopardize your law license.
Yeah.
You and Young Thug, why we put him? He needs to be in jail for 20 years. I don't know why we even prolonging this kangaroo court situation. And matter of fact, you know what? Let's get rid of the judge. Judge, you got to go as well, because obviously you ain't got a hold on none of this.
Why is jury selection taking so long? Why is it taking 4 months? And they said into the summer to just pick a jury.
Because nobody wants to be involved in that.
Nobody
and everybody's
wants to be bothered, right?
And everybody's like, yes, I know Young Thug. I'm a fan. I listen to his album. And that's a 90-year-old white woman. These people don't want all the candidates are coming in there with "I love Young Thug" t-shirts. They don't want to be involved in none of that. Yves Saint Laurent bags, all of that weed coming through high. And these are the white folks. Nobody wants to deal with this. And I don't blame them. You know what, Cindy? You might be right. Mistrial. Matter of fact, Let Young Thug go. Let him go. Let him go back home.
Right. At this point, free Young Thug till y'all can get it all together. Because we're
Yes,
missing his music. We're missing his music
yes.
out here in the streets.
I changed my mind. Free Young Thug, because this is all BS. This is a kangaroo court, literally. This guy's
Yeah.
gonna jeopardize his license. Okay, what else you got? Because we're gonna get out of here soon.
um,
Sorry, guys, we got to go, man. We gotta get out of here.
um, Olympic.
Come on, man, hurry up. Sorry, Princess.
I'm sorry. We really care about you guys, but it's
We
just a
do
lot
care
going
about you
on.
guys. Princess, sorry. Ambassador,
You know Prince is
sorry.
gonna go off. He is
And
gonna
you know,
Yo,
go off.
after this, we're gonna be off for a week.
yo, we're gonna be off for a week. Yo, we fell. All right. Well, before you go to your next one, all right, we fell the f off. Okay, we fell off for a couple of weeks. All right, we fell off. Sorry. Okay, it happens to the best of us. Okay, we fell off. We'll be back the following week. Get out of here early. Sorry about that.
Make sure
Princess,
you
we
guys
apologize.
make sure you guys come out May 11th.
Yeah, come out May 11th.
See
You want
us
to see us?
live.
Come out
See us
May 11th.
live.
You want to see us? Come out May 11th. How about that? We fell off. We're done.
I can't.
Stick a fork in all three of us. We're finished.
We're done.
Okay? We've been going since November. I don't care no more. I'm done. We're going on vacation for a month. We're going down to Panama. We're gonna podcast down there. We're done. Okay? I'm sorry, Princess and Ambassador and Dara Jackson and Natalie and all the others and LaShawn and all the LaShawns. Sorry. The Godfather, all you guys apologize, okay?
Danielle
You know
Williams, we
that last day
apologize.
you on
We love you,
vacation and
Danielle.
you know that, and Danielle, right? You know that day the day before, the day you have to work, and then the next week you're on vacation and you leave at 12 noon anyway. That's what we're doing.
That's us.
That's us right now. We're not staying to 5 o'clock because we got a bus to catch. To Kalamazoo, we see you next effing week. That's where we're going. We're going to next week land. Okay? We're flying out of here. Leaving on the jet plane. Don't know when we'll be back again.
Don't make me
Get out of here. We're bailing out of this thing. Go ahead, Cindy.
Okay.
Sorry. We're going to do shorts next week. Miss Mickle, we breaking news. You got to do a short video next week. But other than that, we're out of here.
Like what?
We're out of here. Okay?
I can't.
Go ahead, Cindy.
Olympic long jumper Tara Davis Woodhall has been stripped of her national title after a positive cannabis test. Another one of our African American soul sisters fallen down again by the cannabis. Tara Davis, she's 23 years old. She's an Olympic long jumper. She has been stripped of her national title. The U.S. Anti-Doping Agency announced the decision on Tuesday, and it follows Davis's completing a 1-month suspension. However, the Anti-Doping Agency ultimately ruled that her penalty should include losing the title she earned at the 2023 Track and Field Indoor Championships on February 17th. That was the same day that her failed drug test sample was collected. The agency added that she was only suspended for 1 month because her use of cannabis occurred out of competition and was unrelated to sports performance. Additionally, Tara successfully completed a substance abuse treatment program regarding her use of cannabis. Following the news, the athlete's husband, Paralympian Hunter Woodall, made an Instagram post and wrote, "Life can't get much sweeter." Tara Davis proceeded to share one of the photos on her Instagram story and stoically added, "Just keep going." And then, of course, everybody was relating this to the Sha'Carri Richardson incident where she was just disqualified from running. um, to get to her the Olympic. She was disqualified in the Olympic trials, I think, right? Before the game. So
Right.
sorry that happened to her, but I think we've all been there before with this. With Shakara, you can't do that when you're playing these games. But
No, no,
mad
no.
at you
Continue on.
for puffing the Chiba.
No, continue on and puff the smoke, smoke, pass, puff, puff. Uh, you lost all your titles. I don't really even care about it. If City went that's shared the story, we didn't even know who you were. But I'm sorry, you're embarrassment to your family. You're embarrassment to your family. You probably can't. You don't listen. You have all the answers. They probably told you. You know damn well you can't smoke the weed. You went out. You smoked the weed anyway. I have no compassion for you.
Yeah.
Another soul sister out there got to smoke the blunt. Can't you do that off season to smoke the blunt? Huh? You got to track me, but you're too busy.
Not this.
It's stressful. It's very stressful.
Shawn is stupid.
She's only 23. She's still a little girl. She's still
City,
young.
you don't find that funny to you, City?
No, I don't.
City, come on. City, come on.
That's not even how you do it. That's not even how you do it. That
Come on,
looks like
City.
that looks like a wet ass blunt to me.
It looks like reefer.
City here.
Right,
City
it's
here.
Reefer.
City
I
here.
don't want that. It's too soggy. You didn't put the lighter to it. Put the lighter to it. You nah, Unc. I ain't hitting that, Unc. Nah, not today.
All right. A good written young lady.
Not you said
Cindy,
good riddance.
Cindy, go ahead. Cindy, anything you want to say to these folks before we leave, and then Miss Miko had the last word.
Yes, I have a good word of the day.
Go ahead.
A hangover is tomorrow's problem.
Go ahead, Miss Miko. That
I'm
that
going
was
to
terrible.
quote our beloved Jerry Springer. I'm going to say, take care of yourselves and of each other.
I know you didn't.
You sure did. Brought you down 3 notches. Brought you down. That's right. You went from, if you got a hangover, let's deal with it tomorrow.
Because it's the weekend. Drink today. Your hangover is tomorrow's problem.
One more time, Miss Miko, please.
Take care of yourselves and of each other.
Yeah, that too.
All right, guys. God bless. Have a great weekend. We see you in the weekend. We are out of here. Come on, let's go.